Matic just called you the worst goalkeeper in Man United's history, yeah? And you go put in that performance. Are
Yep.
you kidding me, bro? Like, this brother, forget priorities and all of that. I need him gone, bro. So whatever you list him in priorities, like, I don't get here. Oh, it's not the biggest priority. Have you heard us, like, the way we speak? Bro, it don't matter about priorities. I just need him gone. Are we all listening? Forget this priority bullshit I keep hearing. Oh, but he's fifth on the priority. Oh, but it's this. Brother, who gives a shit about what Ineos do? As long as they do the job, we don't care. Yeah? So if you get rid of this brother, nobody ain't gonna care if he's fifth or he's first. Just get the brother gone, bro. Because that performance here today wasn't the greatest here, but you know what? The subs did its job. Yeah, and Brian, that's why he was saying it, alluded to it. Even a Mason Mount was looking half decent. Mainu win the ball back. Xerxes got the goal. All of a sudden, Bruno gets into dangerous positions. You're thinking 2-1, you go home. This brother is playing against us. Not only is it him, there's Hoyland, there's Garnacho. These three, yeah, at least with them two, yeah, the ball don't go back in the net. This brother is allowing the ball to go in the back of the net. Sick of it, man.
He's so
Sick
bad.
And that's
honestly.
why he hasn't even got his own face on the thumbnail. It's I show Onana. I don't call him Onana anymore. I'm calling him I show Onana. Because for me, speed is there for entertainment. And this guy's a clown as well, Onana. Personal now, man. Bun that guy.
I'll be the last one to speak. I'm not gonna lie. So
I
I swear, once I go on, I'm not gonna stop. So I thought I get Brian in.
I'll go first because, my son just started playing like soccer practice 4 years old. He's better than Onana. I'm not even joking. Like I play some little passes with him, play some shots with him and goal. He's better than Onana. He can actually catch a ball with his hands. I've never seen a goalkeeper that refuses to use his hands. Like, he doesn't want to use his hands because they're useless. Whatever the opposite of having aura is, that's Onana. If I'm being honestly serious. Because he doesn't feel this team with any kind of confidence. Like, before the game, when Matic said what he said, I was like, at least let's, he's my player. I'll stick up for him, right? You don't have that said to you as a professional and you go put in that performance. Because I remember when the people were going in on the Newcastle winger, what's his name? That the Mexican kid or the Amorim. They were calling him the worst winger in the Premier League, right? And he changed it around, he turned it around, he put in a performance, he started putting in performances. There's nowhere as a professional, someone called you out and called you the worst goalkeeper in Manchester United history. You go in and make 2 blunders. That's crazy. I don't even know how, I was speechless. No, I was part like cleaning up. I had my daughter, I had my phone, I was trying to watch the game. I was like, Man United just don't concede. So I missed the goal. So I had to go back and watch the replay of what actually happened. When I saw it, I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. So people are angry. I'm not even angry because I'm past the point of being angry. Because it's like, what do you even say to that? I'm more disgusted than angry. That's how I feel. It's like when someone like does something so off pocket, you're just like, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want to remember you exist. That's Onana. Because usually I flame Manchester United players. Usually I said, okay, someone called you up, a rival called you up because Matic doesn't play for us anymore. I decided, let me back you. Like, let me give you a chance because, listen, you are being embarrassed right now on an international level. Let me give you some backing. I tweeted out, hey, I know this guy's a bum, but we are Manchester United fans. We can't be having someone say that about our goalkeeper. Let's at least try and see what he can do. Because people say I'm very negative. So I said, okay. And you put in that performance? I don't have anything to say to you. You honestly, his wages, he should pay to the traveling fans.
Facts.
He should give his wages this week to the traveling fans. He should apologize to his whole teammates And honestly, the manager should drop him as well. He should
No,
not play
you
for the
know what?
remainder
I
of the
was gonna
season.
say facts. The manager won't do that though because he's coming out with some bullshit comments, man. About I've made more mistakes than the players, bro.
No, he has to be dropped. He
Bro,
absolutely has to be dropped.
it's too
Because
soft,
that's
man.
that's the worst. That's the worst goalkeeping performance I have seen in a very long time. Not because he was making constant errors through the game, but the 2 errors he made were so big, they both goals. And it's not like as if Leon had their shooting boots on. They didn't.
They didn't, man. They didn't. Like,
I don't know what to say to him because it disgusts me because you're a professional, you're paid a lot of money. You cannot be this bad. You've been goalkeeping for a long time. You're an international player. You represent your country. Do you have no pride? Do you have no self-respect in the way you play? Like that second goal is unheard of. I saw it, I couldn't believe it. Like I couldn't believe it. I felt like I was watching a FIFA script. Like, you know, when you play FIFA, you see stupid shit like that. You're like, the game wants me to lose. I could not believe it. I honestly couldn't. Like, it doesn't make any sense because the shot wasn't that powerful. He could have caught that ball. He honestly, any goalkeeper, I bet I can pick any goalkeeper, random goalkeeper from the championship, and they'll catch that ball.
facts.
Random.
Facts.
So I don't understand. It's
Well, I
crazy.
do understand he's an absolute clown and he's a shit keeper, man. That's what it is, bro. And we listen. We brought him in. We have made a big mistake, but it's time to fix it. There is time to make amends and say, you know what, we got it horribly wrong, and get rid of him. If we end up just trusting this brother, and the manager ends up trusting this brother, I said, on the Big Six, it's the manager who will get sacked, not Onana. Because if Onana's still here because of the manager, then that's someone the manager. And manager, if he doesn't get the results as a result of him costing him, then that's where it's on him, bro. So you need to fix up, be brave, have some balls here, and get this guy gone. I had the same energy for Maresco. I don't care, bro. We have to keep it 100. If I'm blaming Maresco, for keeping Sanchez in goal when he knows he's making a mistake, why can't I have the same energy for the manager?
Yeah,
Why is the manager
I
any
agree.
different? It's the same
I agree.
principle, bro.
I agree.
It's the same
100%.
principle. I lie.
I know you're
No,
right, bro.
you're right.
You're right, bro. I'll touch on Amorim, but first, let me just add a bit to what my good brother just said. You feel me? You know who? You know what? Brian's gonna know this very well. You know what? Who Andre Onana reminds me of? Those African uncles at the party with the Guinness in their hand, their hands behind their one hand behind their back, and they got the Guinness in their hand. They're just listening to the party. They look like they haven't worked out in 20 years. You feel me? That is who Andre Onana reminds me of, bro. An African uncle. I call him Uncle Onana, bro. No athleticism, can't move, can't do anything, bro. And we saw it early in his Man United career. Listen, every goalkeeper makes mistakes. Like that. It is inevitable. It's not a matter of if, it's when. But it's the type of mistakes. You feel me? The type of mistakes that are made. I remember the Bayern Munich, Galatasaray, just if you just go back and think about some of the mistakes that he's made in the Premier League, bro, he is awful. As a brother, when you see a brother, you want them to succeed. You feel me? A black goalkeeper at Manchester United, I don't give a shit. You feel me?
Shit,
like
bro.
I don't give a shit. I don't.
If he was
care.
Somali, I wouldn't give a shit as well.
Bro, I don't care.
Forget black, bro. If he was Somali,
Bro, I
wouldn't give a shit. I'd get him
You
gone
feel
as
me?
well, bro.
I peeped it
I'm not
early
sure,
too.
man.
I peeped it early, so I don't like first season. I said I don't rate this brother, bro. He's supposed to be this ball playing, goalkeeper. Good feet, all that, bro. He doesn't pass with any urgency. His long passing is trash. Like the mistakes today, brother. The first mistake, just I can't wrap my head around that first mistake. It's just like it's literally right there.
What was he trying to do? Was he trying
What
to
are you trying to do?
carry
You're
it
supposed to-
across?
That's something
Was he
you're
trying
supposed
to
to
grab
catch.
it?
That's something you're supposed to just catch. It is not something you need to save or
Dude,
do
he looked like
anything
he was
spectacular with.
buffering. He
Like,
looked like he was
yeah,
buffering,
bro.
man.
His whole
It's
life is
crazy.
buffering,
It's like
bro.
it's
That's-
crazy
yeah.
to me. It's actually crazy to me. The second one, bro, mind you, we for me, we'll talk about the performances. I genuinely believe when it comes to this stage of European competition, I don't really care too much about the performances. Just win. Just win, bro. I don't just fucking win. You feel me? The performance today, we'll talk about that. We've somehow saved this man twice. Euro saves him in the first half. Bruno and Xerxes save him in the second half. Then what happens? 95th fucking minute. 95th minute. All you have to do, even if you have weak hands, parry it away. Parry it away from danger. He can't do that. He can't do that. He's an idiot. Now let's get to Ruben Amorim. Let me talk about Ruben Amorim, bro, because I have been very, 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 very quiet about this. This brother, the team selection, starting with Onana to Garnacho to Højlund. What is he doing, bro?
To Ugarte as well.
To Ugarte. What is he actually doing? Listen, people are gonna say no. This isn't Amorim's fault. He has been picking the wrong team. He's been picking the wrong players since he has started his job here. And people can say, oh, we don't have the players. I get that. I hear that. The team is not good enough. I understand that. Pick the right players. Pick the right players. No one would have been mad today if Bayern started. In fact, I think most of us would have been happy if Bayern started today. So it starts with Onana, goes down to Højlund. Why is Højlund starting? He's awful. He's been awful for God knows how long. To Garnacho, who has been absolute garbage.
Oh my God.
Absolute garbage. For how long, bro? How long? Let's talk about Nemanja Matic real quick. A player I really rated when he was at Manchester United. I thought he was a very good player. People, he's not everyone's cup of tea. I personally thought he was a very good player. You feel me? The fact that Nemanja Matic, he probably just checks it on Manchester United, was so definitive.
Definitive.
So
That's
definitive.
the damning thing. Yeah.
So definitive. He is one of Manchester United's worst keepers. And then this keeper validated it. Not once. He didn't validate just one. He validated it 2 times in one game. What Matic said. Validated it twice. He is absolutely awful.